50 facts that are absolutely useless. Disclaimer. The following facts are absolutely 100% of no use to you, but they are going to be 100 times more interesting than the useful ones. So proceed at your own risk. Number 1, there is a Santa Claus University that teaches professional Santa Claus skills like toy knowledge, poses, and how to avoid lawsuits. A top-level Santa Claus can make up to $100,000 a year. We live in a society. Number 2, if Apple didn't hold $181 billion overseas, it would have to pay $59 billion in U.S. taxes.
You can't keep getting away with this!
Number 3, Nigel Richards of New Zealand won the French Scrabble Championship by memorizing the entire French dictionary. Funny part is, he doesn't speak French, yet he was able to correct his opponents when they played an incorrect word. Number 4, your finger can feel objects as tiny as your hair. In other words, if your finger was the size of our planet, you'd be able to tell the difference between cars and houses. Number 5, a truck driver from New Zealand got hit with a high-pressure air valve. It punctured his left foot, but also inflated him to twice his normal size and nearly killed him. He made it, but it took 3 days for him to fart and burp away the excess. Number 6, Nutella was invented during World War II when an Italian pastry maker mixed hazelnuts into chocolate to extend his chocolate ration. Number 7, without your pinky finger, your hand would lose almost half of its strength. The pinky is critical for a strong grip. Number 8, the feeling it's not the first time you experience some event in real life. It's called déjà vu. But if you feel that you've already experienced something in a dream, it's déjà revving. Number 9, In-N-Out Burgers used to let customers add as many additional cheese patties as they wanted to their burgers until a group ordered one burger with 100 patties, which is about 19,490 calories. Number 10, a man who was lost in the woods of northern Saskatchewan, Canada, chopped down some power lines so that workmen would have to come and rescue.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Number 11, the world's largest snowflake on record was 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. It is safe to say that it did not have a good personality. Number 12, your decisions are more rational and your reasoning is sharper when you think in a foreign language. Number 13, when a big power outage hit Southern California in the 1990s, citizens allegedly contacted 911 to complain about odd clouds floating overhead. It was their first time witnessing the Milky Way. Number 14, bubbles can help you keep the water in your bathtub warmer for longer. They serve as a kind of insulation and reduce heat loss. Number 15, an adult's body consists of 7 billion atoms. That's 7 and 27 zeros. 65% of them are hydrogen atoms, 24% oxygen, and 10% carbon. The remaining 1% is for other elements like copper, chromium, lead, and so on. Number 16. If a dead whale is found on a British beach, then by law the head belongs to the king and the tail belongs to the queen. Number 17. Killing season is a British medical phrase that refers to the period around August when newly certified physicians begin working for the National Health Service. Brits being Brits, gotta love their weirdest approach. Number 18. During the siege of Jerusalem in 1917, British, in an effort to capture the city from an entrenched Ottoman garrison, started to airdrop cigarettes filled with large doses of opiates, hoping that the Ottomans would be too stoned to fight. Number 19. Samuel L. Jackson has a clause in all his movie contracts, stating that he gets 2 days off a week to play golf, and the producers have to pay for it. Now we can all say that Samuel L. Jackson is one lucky champ.
Shit, motherfucker.
Number 20. There are more than 60,000 tree species that science knows about on our planet. More than half of them only exist in one country. Let me know in the comments below which country is that. Number 21. Matthew Perry lost part of his middle finger as a kid. Matthew slammed his finger in a door at press school when he was 3 years old and living in Canada. Number 22. It would take 76 days for the average person to read all the terms and conditions they agreed to in a year. That's why we skip them. Number 23. Most people fart around 14 to 23 times a day. That's quite a lot of farts. Number 24. A software company called PC Pit Stop buried a $1,000 prize deep within its terms of service to see if anyone actually read it, and after 5 months and over 3,000 sales later, someone eventually claimed the prize. Maybe we shouldn't skip them. Number 25. An albatross can sleep whilst it flies. Number 26. Fruit stickers are edible. They are made of edible paper, and even the adhesive that holds them to the fruit is food grade. Number 27. In ancient Greece, throwing an apple at someone was a way of declaring your love for them. Number 28. Just like human babies suck their thumbs, baby elephants sometimes suck on their trunks. Number 29. The world's longest mountain range on Earth is underwater. The Mid-Atlantic Ocean Ridge in the Atlantic Ocean is around 26,000 miles long. That's as long as 5 Great Walls of China placed one on top of other. Number 30. Samsung alone is responsible for 25% of South Korea's GDP. Number 31. You exert more energy when you wouldn't fold a single piece of paper than all radio waves we have ever collected from outer space. Number 32. There used to exist a flying reptile that was as tall as a giraffe called a cat so cool Oculus in Australia in 1932. Extinction can be good sometimes. Number 33. Microsoft has created 3 billionaires and roughly 12,000 millionaires. Common Microsoft word. Number 34. The United States Supreme Court voted 8-1 in 1929 in favor of a eugenics program requiring forced sterilization of citizens deemed not smart enough to reproduce. Now that's dark. Number 35. Porn sites are statistically less likely to contain malware since they are closely regulated because malware is bad for repeat business. Religious websites, on the other hand, are the most likely source of malware. Number 36. Just 24 rabbits were set loose into Australia. Within 67 years, their population has grown to 10 billion. Number 37. If you could fold a piece of paper in half 42 times, it would reach the moon. If you could fold it 103 times, it would be as thick as the observable universe. Number 38. Metallica is the only band that has performed in all the 7 continents, and that too within a year. Number 39. In 2011, researchers let go 100 paper planes go from 23 miles above Germany. Some have since been found in Canada, America, Australia, and even South Africa. Number 40. Contrary to popular belief, Las Vegas is far from the gambling capital of the world. In fact, Macau's gambling revenue is a whopping 5 times larger. Number 41. An American man named Mike Merrill decided to sell shares of himself on $1 shirt, with 100,000 shares up for grabs in total, allowing his stockholders to decide what he should do with his life. Number 42. Squirrels plant millions of trees every year after they forgot where they've hidden their acorns and nuts. Number 43. On Titan, the atmosphere is so thick and the gravity is so low that humans could fly through it by flattening homemade wings attached to their arms. Number 44. Indian housewives hold 11% of the world's gold. This is more than the gold reserves in the USA, IMF, Switzerland, and Germany put together. Number 45. Manoj Bob, the tallest player in the history of the NBA, was also the only player in the NBA to have killed a lion with a spear and to have paid 80 cows for his wife. Number 46. According to NASA, nuclear power has prevented over 2 million deaths in the past 40 years as a result of lower air pollution from reduced coal usage. Number 47. Ernest Hemingway took a urinal from his favorite bar and moved it into his Key West home, arguing that he has pissed away so much of his money into the urinal that he owned it. Number 48. In 2000, a Mexican woman named Inés Ramirez Perez successfully performed a C-section on herself after 12 hours of continuous pain with a kitchen knife and 3 glasses of hard spirits. Number 49. Hummingbirds can't walk as their legs are too small and weak. Number 50. Some penguins propose to females by giving them a perfect asterisk, in their opinion, asterisk pebble. Humans do the same, but use a different kind of pebble. And just like that, you've wasted so many minutes of your life which you won't get back. If you've made till here, and make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel so we can waste time together in the future.